Well, hello everybody. Happy Wednesday. Oh no, my computer said it has to restart in the next 3 minutes. Are you serious? That's not good. It must have downloaded an update. I wonder if I can stop that. Oh, let's schedule it. That's how we do this. Pick a time. Anyway, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Dynamodel. We're building the... Oh, camera. There we go. That's better. We're building the Hi-Nu Ver.Ka. But we're... Actually, it's already built. I'm telling stories. Oh, no. No. No, that's not what I picked at all. Okay. You'll have to forgive me. I'm trying to keep the restart from happening. And I don't know why I'm so big. I'm not usually this big. Let me make myself small. How do I do this again? Oh, there we go. Whoa, hey. Stay on the screen. That's better. So anyway, we're right here where we left off. Nothing's really changed. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. That's a nice angle. Yeah. So the last stream, I realized it was 10 o'clock before I knew it, and I had to go to bed. So it was cut short. I apologize to anyone who may have been here then. But this stream will probably end around the same time tonight. Just FYI. Good 3 hours. Maybe we'll get something done. I was 3 minutes late. I apologize. But I'm here. And we got the knee joint done. It's pretty cool. I'm digging it. It's nice and solid. A little closer look if you'd like to see. Yeah. There we go. Nice sheen to it. Looks metal. I'd like to paint the pistons. I think that's going to happen. I think I'm going to build this frame, and then I'm going to paint the rest of the kit. I think that's what's going to happen. The few things on the frame I'll paint. I'll just mask. Yep, add some detail to the base metal that it already is. So that's kind of exciting. I actually have the metal edged parts for this kit too. So, oh, fix the camera. There we go. That'll be kind of cool. Got the foot done, and I believe this is the upper hip joint, but that's about as far as we got. This is sort of the lower knee assembly. Yeah, this is lower knee. And these two. And if you, this is the other foot. Had a nice yard sale towards the end of the stream last time. That was fun. Oh, allow me to grab the kit. 1 second. And here she is with all her glory. No, these Dot Workshop kits are actually really cool. Maybe it's DOT Workshop. I'm not sure. I actually, the first one I got for my new Gundam, I thought was from a company named Comic Kid. Can't quite remember. It was a minute ago. I don't understand why this is clipping. Allow me to fix. Nope, I don't want that. Oh, that's not what we were after. There we go. That'll fix this whole shoulder thing going on where my shoulder disappears. Okay, moving on. All locked down again. Everything is good. There we go. That's nice and fine-tuned. I like that. Anyhow, so we're gonna move on with the, hopefully I can get the legs built tonight. One of the things I struggled with as we were taking it apart the other night, it's been so long since I built this kit, I can't quite remember how it went together or how to take it apart. Sometimes taking it apart's even a bigger challenge. But it started to come back to me towards the end of the stream. So hopefully moving forward, we'll make a little bit better progress. You'll have to forgive my big arm in the way. I'm not liking... This needs to be reset because I've moved out of screen and I've got it all befuddled. No. That's not what I wanted to do at all. There. That's better. Where's my close button? Why don't I have a close button all of a sudden? How'd that happen? No. That's really weird. We'll do that. Okay. Technology, it's oh so cool. Oh, what am I doing? Anyhow, let's press on. If you didn't get to see the instructions in the last stream, they're pretty basic. And I believe all the blue is metal stuff. Anything that you see in gray will be original plastic. And I'm not sure, I think the red is new plastic, because they give you a lot of reinforced parts too. These are actually strangely like a little bit harder than the original Bandai parts, but I believe they're the same cast. So anyhow, we left off on, I believe, as we started with the legs first. It actually starts with the upper body, but I skipped to the legs because I thought that would be the easiest thing to do. Go figure. But I'm here. No, maybe I'm here. Actually, I might be here. I'm here. No, we did this. We've got that. So we're here. And I should be doing this times 2, but kind of doing the 1, and then I'll go back and do it again. By then, I'll have built this kit like at least 3 times. So, you know, should be pretty good at it. Sorry, I was looking for something. It's been a long week. I've been on a bit of a sleep diet. It's the only way I can, like, get everything done and still keep up with my work schedule. So I'm a little goofy. I'm a little off. I'm a little distracted. The ADD is full bore today. Let me tell you. I am just like squirrel. But hey, you know, it happens sometimes, and that's okay, because you know, life is good. I don't have any real like concerns. I mean, life's pretty good. Modern life is yeah. All right. So we're not starting this leg yet. He's ooh, be gentle. Be gentle. That's better. All right. So now we want this with, what is that part? This thing? I think it's one of these. Looks like one of these. Oh, hey. Man, these are heavier than they look. So we got this going. Oh, that's not this. That's this. Oh, I see. I see. So we're just gonna go in the back like that. Oh, we got a poly part for this. I almost missed that. I need to move this. This can't sit here tonight. That was a bad idea last night. I will just have to pick it up and bring it over here as I need stuff. Otherwise, I'll bump it and it'll go boom. I feel like the music's really loud. Okay, so PC 15. I can't read anything because I'm getting old and my eyes are going bad, and I actually need glasses. Maybe it's not in this one. Maybe it's in this. There it is. Found it. Whoa. Those sprang out of the cage. I almost cut the wrong part out of there. I did that a lot when I was doing the Cassatria. Like, several times. Which way do you go? You're definitely biased. I'm gonna say this way. Nope. Nope. Where do you fit? Looks like you should go in there. Oh. No. Oh. That way. I see. You go this way. And I think we'll do that way. I think. I think it goes this way. All right, it's not. I don't feel like it wants to go in. Let's try it this way. It still doesn't feel right. It does not. Oh, right there. That's how it goes. There we go. No, 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 we're not fitting. We're not fitting, and you don't want to force it. Yep, something ain't right. I think we're upside down. Okay, that seated actually a lot better that time. There we go. There we go. I think I got that from Selene. I was watching one of her builds, and she was kept saying that every time she fit two pieces together, and I had to laugh about it because I say it all the time. Yeah. I actually saw her last night. She was streaming. It was quite awesome. Hadn't seen her on in a long time. Her builds are pretty fun to watch. All right, so now what am I looking at? L13. And L25. These guys. M2 and M1 number 9. I'm kind of confused. There's some Japanese here. I'm wondering if I should have it translated. Do I recognize these parts in this picture? Not my kneecap, is it? I don't think so. Although we will need the kneecap soon. I think it's this. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm looking at. Did they give me new plastic for this? Perhaps? Maybe that's what I'm not seeing here. I don't understand why that part is in the directions, but I don't see a metal part for it. And I don't see a plastic part. So, that leads me to believe that I just want this. I think I'm looking at this from the original directions. And I think everything's attached. So therefore, if this is true, should be able to fit this back in here. I think. Yep, that's what it was showing me. Faux sure. And then we want our vernier again. Oh, but we can swap these out for the metal verniers. And I kind of feel like it's a good time to do that. So let's do that. Let's make that happen. Plink. This is fun. Oh, well, hello, Ricardo, and you're not late at all. In fact, I'm late, believe it or not. I got about 3 minutes into the stream, and Windows was like, hey, we want to restart because we updated something, which should be turned off. Anyway, I tried to schedule it for like 10:30 because I figured we'd be done by then, but it decided it wanted to do it now. So if you were here for that frozen screen, I'm back. Yay! All right. Anyway, we were moving on with some thrusters. Let's see if I can say hi. Yay! Chat works. And yes, we are going to continue right where we left off. So I was swapping out the stock vernier for the really sick silver and gold one. And it's gonna go right in there. Although that doesn't lock like the old one did. Maybe that's the wrong thruster. Might be. That's interesting. Am I missing something? It might be. Let's get these out. Shall we? All right. Boop, 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 boop. Well, Ricardo, I'm sorry I missed you if I did, my friend. I hope you'll stop back in. It's always fun chatting with you. All right, I'm just gonna have to dump all these out because I'm not sure what I'm after here. I'm really not. It doesn't look like it gets one of the spiky things. So maybe I want these little guys. Are these all the same size? I didn't mean for that to rhyme. Is it one of these little guys? Are they all the same size? Maybe it's this one. But are these all the same size? They look to be. I believe they are. They are. So maybe it's this one I'm supposed to use here. Oh, hey. Kind of hard to hold. Like, for reals. Just saying. Well, too far. There we go. I'm doing the head thing again. That's better. Nope, still didn't do it. Other way. Other way. Why am I always playing with the cartoon? I find myself doing this a lot lately. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. Hi, Ricardo. How did it go with the leg last time? I got this far. I know. It's sad, huh? But hey, you know, I'm trying to have, like, fun with it, so I guess, you know, savor it. Don't do it too quick, I guess. Right now, I'm, sticking one of the metal verniers on, but I don't know. I think they might be different sizes. I'm kind of having a... Oh, there we go. I don't know if that locked in. Why don't these... Maybe I'm supposed to push on it. What do I push on it with? Let's use a stick. I don't want to scratch it. But yeah, we didn't get too terribly far. Nope, that doesn't work. Is this one? Doesn't look like it snaps. I'd swear it's supposed to be that one, but that one's like way too loose. It's got to be this one. Is chat not working? No, chat's working. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. I can see your what you're chatting. Let me see if it's on. Oh, it may be on top chat. Hold on. There, now I got it on live chat. That should make it work a little bit better. You're still here. Okay. Well, and thanks for hanging out. I think you tuned in when my computer decided to update itself. Damn thing has a mind of its own. Just does whatever it wants. I think I'm supposed to push that in. Why doesn't it go? Is there something I don't see here, Ricardo? I'm all trying to... I don't understand. I don't understand why it won't go. Alright, let's try it just by itself. Yeah, that's totally on there. It just doesn't stay. Am I missing something? Like, this one stays. What am I missing? Maybe it's just not a good fit. And I think they're all the same. I think I just stuck my head in the cam. I'm sorry. Yeah, they all look the same size. I'm well seated. Just doesn't stay on. Like, that's kind of a bummer. Because I really like the metal one. And the Bandai one's completely different. I don't want to glue it yet. So, I guess I'll have to put these on after paint. So I can glue them. I think that's the only possible thing to do here. I'm open to ideas if anybody has any. So, back in the bag with you. I feel like these are part of it, though. I feel like these are supposed to go in here. But I don't see how that would make it stay on any better. And it doesn't. I guess it just really actually does have to be glued. So, I guess we'll be gluing it. So how are you, Ricardo? Hope life is good. I'm glad. You know, I think I thought it today. I think when I started the stream, I think I said happy Wednesday, and it's Thursday, isn't it? So happy Thursday. I hope the work week's almost over. Kind of glad mine is coming to an end. It's been a busy one. Ah, there we go. Perfect. So we're just going to put this back in for the sake of progress. Because I'd actually like to finish at least one of these legs tonight. I'm about 80% done with the MG Destiny. I should be done with it on Sunday. Very nice. That's a pretty good sized kit. I think that was just released in GBO2 as well. I can't remember if you play GBO2. I want to say no. Okay, so now we want... Oh, this is the fun part. We want 2 of these guys. All right. Yeah, I'm not skipping anything. It is time for this. I believe that's how we go. I really need to get my hands on a on a seed kit. I haven't done that or an IBO kit yet. And I dare say, I really need to. Iron-Blooded Orphans I actually really enjoyed. And I like Seed a lot more than I thought I would when I watched it. Like, Seed's actually pretty cool. Oh. Wow. Am I doing this wrong? Let me look at this again. They got... We got this. Nope. This way. And this goes in here. I will say, these metal kits, once they're together, they're, you know, they're solid. They feel good. They're definitely a challenge getting the pieces fit together. I think you've built one of these, haven't you? Oh, this one gets a screw also, I think, at the end of it. All right, so we got that. Let's put... these two pegs? These two pegs. I'm going the right way, you know? Nope, I'm not. I don't think I want... well, yeah, what's the difference? Do I have two of the same part? I might. Hold on. Oh, they are different. That's why. Duh. Oh, that's much better. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, and it does go that way. For sure. And then this guy sits in here. Oh, oh, oh. Gentle. Oh, I should have had that in first. Come on. Ah. Stay, I say. I don't know why I'm rhyming so much today. I did it again. It's not intentional, I swear. I've just turned into a rapper all of a sudden. Why can't you go up all the way? Are you upside down? Why does this have nowhere to go? What am I missing? Too high? I'm supposed to be there. Ah, bet. I bet that goes there. No. Still not fitting. I have not built the Hi-Nu Ver.Ka. The MG Hi-Nu Ver.Ka was a pain in the ass. Yeah. They're not the easiest of kits. Like, and dude, I have a Zosobi. And I really, like, I'm excited to build that kit, but kind of intimidated by it too, I'm not gonna lie. They're cool once they're done, and they're they're relatively solid. You're not supposed to go that way. They have it up. I'm so confused. Because I'm like, I'm almost 100% that. This piece, like, and I could be wrong about this, but I feel like it goes, maybe it goes down. Maybe that's where I'm going. Maybe this actually goes like right on top here. See, that doesn't look like the right cluster of parts either. Oh, I see. I'm backwards. This is supposed to go this way. Oh, I bet you this works now. I'm so dense sometimes. Seriously. Okay. This way. That's how it goes. These two go here. Yep. Boy, that's going to be tough to fit in there. Maybe I can do this. Dude. Why is this being so hard? All right. Hold on. Let's get this one. Maybe I'm mixing and matching parts here. All right, we got that. And this goes this way. I know this for fact. Nope. Yeah, that goes that way. Oh, okay. I see. I see why I'm not getting. Yeah, that goes there. Boy, those are tight. Yeah, the metal frames can be a bit confusing. Well, they're the same parts. I don't understand why I'm having such a hard time getting it back together. I literally just took it apart. I guess maybe it's because I'm not following like the regular standard directions, and you know, you're looking at like I'm not 100% what parts are supposed to be this metal frame or Bandai. And they're all really, really tight. I mean, like super, super tight. Okay, I think I got it now. Boy, that was challenging. Nope, not that one. This one, this one. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, seriously? You get back in there. You're too good for your home? Oh, son of a bitch part. It's not so much the confusion. It really is like, dude, tight fit. There's a part of me that thinks I should like drill that out a little. Maybe I should. Do I have drill bits that size? Here's all my drill bits. In here, drill bits. Do I have anything this big? How about you? Let's just clean it up a little bit. See if that helps. That's a little bit small. We want bigger. Bigger than that. You? No, you're way too big. You too, buku. Ah, you seem like you're just right. Alright, yeah. Let's give this a little deburring, perhaps. Maybe it's a coating thing. Alright, that went in a little better. I gotta get this guy back in here. Like, roll it back into position. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Alright, so let's do that with these. That seemed to be effective. Alright, so today we have learned that with the metal frames, sometimes it's good to take a drill bit that's, you know, really close to the size of the pegs, should there be some pegs, and maybe just deburr the edges a little bit, because I think the coating is getting a little thick in places and preventing things from going in where they should. I could be wrong. It's just a theory, but it seems to help. That's right. Oh, why are you repeating this song? Stop it. Technology's really annoying me today. We need some epic guitar because we just finished this leg. Oh yeah. Well, I think. Still not going together. Do I have to sand you? I don't want to have to sand you, but you look like you're about to break. Sad ballads. Yeah, it was kind of funny. I tuned into Selene Solari's stream last night. Hadn't seen her in a while. And she was building the G-Fred. And I guess just because of the colors, I thought she was building an Eva. And I kept talking about Evangelion. And then like, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes later, she's like, no, it's the G-Fred. And I'm like, oh, I'm retarded. Kind of a cool looking kit. I would actually like to do a G-Quex build. It could be fun. Oh, that's the problem. This has a gnarly little burr on it now. Can I do this and keep all this together? Let's see. Folks, to be clear, sorry. I really am suffering from sleep deprivation, so I'm probably going to be a little goofy today. I'm going to apologize up front right now for anything that may fall out of my mouth tonight. Or out of my hands. Multiple times. Okay. And you do get a screw. Sorry, had to bring in the cat. What cat? You have a cat here. Do I have a cat here? Oh, you have a cat. You had to go like your house cat, like when I go to let the dogs in and out. I understand. No need to be sorry, Ricardo. I am glad you are taking care of your pets. They are important. My Anatolian, when I leave every morning right now for work, because I'm I think really just because I'm leaving so early. Dude, she gets so bent out of shape. And I'm like, dude, really? And it's just because, you know, she totally used to me being around. Like, if I'm not around, something's wrong. Why am I having such a hard time getting this thing to fit? Something with this back peg. But yeah, don't be sorry for letting your cat in, bro. You gotta let the cat in. I don't know, man. Pets. I don't know if you live by yourself or not, Ricardo, but I mean, if you do, even that much more that, you know, pets are important. You take care of them like they're people. They will love you forever. Or you get them a shock collar and tell them to sit in the corner. Did I say that out loud? Probably getting banned. Is the chat taking longer than usual? It might be. It shouldn't. Let me check the settings. Hold on. It could just be YouTube sucks today. And like I said, my computer... No, I want newest. No, that's all good. That's good. Yeah. Let's check this out. It doesn't appear that anything is amiss. It may just be taking longer than usual. That could be a thing. I don't know, how long did it take before I read that message? Because I read that pretty much as soon as it popped up. And I think sometimes there's just like a natural 3-minute delay. I don't know what to do about this. Maybe I need smaller file. Oh, I know what to do about this. That's what we're going to do about this. We're going to use the proper tools. I feel like it's this guy isn't drilled deep enough. What peg is that? Let me see. How deep of a peg are you? It is that peg. That's not drilled deep enough. I don't want to cut the peg. I guess we're going to have to drill. It's really not an option here. Boy, that's going to be tough. Now I got to find just the right size bit. Yeah, she's the oldest out of our 4 we have. The others are usually chill and they don't get in the way. Aha! Well, cats are different than dogs, man. They'll... I don't want to say they will get in the way, but... interaction with a cat is always different than with, say, a dog. They have their... I don't know what the word I'm looking for is here. Where's my little... Should have a little Allen for this. Somewhere. Like... Cats hang out because you feed them. Otherwise, they would never live with us. I guess is the best way I could say how I sort of feel about that. Like, if I had a more rural property, I would definitely have some cats. But, like, they would be outside cats so that they would keep the rodents away and stuff. If that makes sense. Not that I don't like cats, because I do love cats. I had several cats growing up as a kid that were some of my best friends. This isn't going to be very centered, but I think I can get away with it. I think I can get away with it. I almost want to go get a real drill. It's starting to carve, I think. That's what's wrong. They didn't drill this deep enough. I'm having to drill deeper. I should go get a real drill. How deep am I? Let's look. Yeah, I had a cat when I was growing up named Foghat. He was named after the band. My parents were hippies. We'll get that out of the way right now. All right, you're this deep. That should be big enough for that peg. Let's try again. Deep breath. It's gonna work this time. Feel it in my bones. But yeah, dude, I used to watch this cat. Like, we would have birds that would land on our deck, and the cat would just look at him. You know, he was well fed, so in his mind it was like, what am I going to do with that? But maybe this isn't the right one. No, it's got to be. Do I need to do this side first? I don't understand why it won't go together. Oh, that seemed like progress. There. It went in. It went. Unbelievable. Just out of the blue. Just like that. Just decides to go. Not quite though. This isn't fitting right up here. So... something's not right here. Going on. Something at the top here. You're in your spot. Maybe it's just I got it too far in at the bottom. Yogurt, the oldest cat's name is Yogurt, dude. That's awesome. Thanks. That's the best awesome laugh I had all day. Tell me Yogurt from Spaceballs, or just Yogurt because it's white or something. But when you said Yogurt, dude, that's instantly what I thought of. Recently caught a blue jay, though. That's a good cat. Yeah, well, that's what was funny is so we had another cat at the time whose name was Malcolm. And that cat was actually named after Malcolm Young from AC/DC. Again, you'd have to have met my mom. She was a weird one. Yeah, Malcolm, total hunter, man. That cat was all the time bringing like all kinds of birds and just dropping them off on the porch. Foghat, though, dude, that cat wouldn't get up for nothing. It was definitely interesting. I wonder if I should just try to squeeze this together with the vise. This may be a horrible idea. All right, chat. If this is a bad idea, please tell me now. We're about to just employ brute force. Although slow brute force. Oh no, I can't even get the vise to go that big. I'm out of threads. Well, ain't that something? Maybe if I squeeze a little bit. Really? Why is it just this side? I don't understand. Go together, I say. Stop fighting with me. Get in your home. Yeah, man. Everything seems like it's lined up. Why is this not going? I didn't have this kind of problems with the news frame. I'm hoping I don't have this kind of problem with the other leg. Oh, did I miss my bicep? Dude, I'm not out of threads. I'm just out of spring. Ah, we go bigger. We go bigger. Yeah, not out of thread. I'm just out of spring. Okay. Now. I mean, it is a metal frame. Maybe it needs a press. Although I always feel like brute force when building Gunpla is a bad idea. Although that did help. That actually helped a lot. And these guys seem to be as together as they get. So let's apply more brute force. Maybe from the other direction though. What is going on? I really don't want to take it off to find out. Oh, there, it went. I was just a little out of alignment. It went. I heard a good snap. Let's see. Can I squeeze it more together? Oh, I think we're there. Yay! Oh, dude, and it's so solid now that it's together. Well, it'll actually go together more. I don't understand. Wow, when I open it, it works itself out. Can't fit. All right, well, it went together. Likes to open up, but it gets a screw. So I think we got that far. Holy cow, that was difficult. But yeah, Malcolm used to bring squirrels, birds. You'd wake up in the morning and there'd just be some guts on the porch. He loved us. They say that's a gift when cats do that, by the way. What did I do with the drill bit that was original? Those are like my nice bits. I don't know if you guys have ever used these drill bits that DSPA and Godhand makes that are like extra tight threading, but they really do drill much cleaner into the plow than say these, you know, regular old drill bits that I got off Amazon back in the day. And I like the way they store better too, because I can put them in my little like circle holders, and these will bend, whereas those will not. They drill a lot faster, and it's just a cleaner hole. It really does make a cleaner. I wonder if I should leave one of these out for now. No, we're gonna throw caution into the wind, and I'm gonna put them all back. Oh no, we got the space ambience music going on again. I will fix that momentarily, chat. Give me 1 second. We're almost there. That's better. This actually was one of the smartest things I've ever bought. I've snapped so many of those. I've used them as pegs to repair things. In fact, that's actually what this is in the Bear Guy repair. I cut the end off a drill bit with a hacksaw because the brass rod just wasn't quite the right size for what I was after. I have a ruler in the way. That's better. Let's put the screwdriver back. Almost a nice clean space. Oh yeah, we're skipping this before I go to sleep. Where's that window? Here it is. Bye-bye now. Yeah, got to keep it upbeat. I need caffeine. All right. So at this point, we should have this, and I have to do it one more time. Oh, yeah. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go get a drink of water. So I didn't bring one in here. I don't know why. I usually do. And I'll be right back. I'm not even going to really mute anything. I'm just going to go grab some water and come back. Maybe let the dogs out, depending on whether or not they notice I got up. Okay. I'm back. Yogurt is a mix of... Where did he go? Why am I so small? What happened? I like fell out of the screen. Hold on. Shh. Seriously? Really? Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, what was that saying? Sorry, I lost the chat box there. Yogurt is a mix of tuxedo and something else. When I found him, he was still 10, 12 weeks old. He likes to come with me to the corner store. That's kind of funny, dude. Plus, he's leash trained. Oh, dude, that's awesome. So yeah, funny thing is, I had a calico cat when we were in high school. This was living with my father, not my mother. And she was actually a pretty awesome cat. She only had claws in the back. She was declawed before we got her. Her name was Samantha Ann, actually. And anyway, this cat actually, she was kind of like an indoor cat. We didn't really let her out because she didn't have claws. Although she did kill birds with those bad claws. Anyway, she followed me to school one day, and we never saw her again. And I felt horrible. This was when I was in like 6th grade. And it was funny too, because I was like, no, you can't follow me. You can't follow me. But I couldn't be late for school either. And it was like for, 5th, 6th grade, it's a horrible dilemma you're in. And even then it was set up to where like once I left the house, I couldn't necessarily get back in, until someone came home later. It's kind of a weird thing. But yeah, I felt terrible that cat followed me. But she was a beautiful calico. Like orange and black, white. So to do the other leg, I have to take it apart. I think I'm going to keep going with this one. Just to know what we're in for. Because that was a way bigger challenge than I thought it was going to be. Is that it though? That's all it shows me? That's all it shows me? Are you kidding? There's nothing else. Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. It's here. I was like, what? I know there's more to this. All right, so we want this piece, and this is kind of cool. This gets changed out to metal, and I think this is actually really cool that they changed this as to a metal part. This guy right here, which are like what the whole knee sweeps on. Okay, so if I remember right, this sits in here somehow. Right there. That fits. Oh. Yeah, it's supposed to fit there, but it's not fitting there. Is that too big? Oh, wrong part. We want this. That's what we want. Okay. I'm missing something. What am I not seeing? E1. I don't see anything else. Am I supposed to use the armor part? Maybe that's what it's telling me. Where are you? No, you're in here. Ah. It wants me to use that. Okay. I'll play along. So this goes in here. Thusly. Okay. That makes more sense. Much more sense. Right, and then this. Okay. This clips to. Ah, don't drop it. That clips to this. Right? I think. Ah! I feel like this is supposed to be like in this groove. It is. Why would they tell you to build this way? This is total. Oh. Ooh. That was bad. How bad is that? I just totally marred that. That wasn't good. Well, these are a little more difficult than they look, fitment-wise. Kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, this should be... Wait, just go in there a different way. Can I do this? I can't do that. They're telling you to do that, but it doesn't work. And the only way to do that is to widen this. Alright. That's how we're going to do this. And then you absolutely do go here. Without a shadow of a doubt. Why doesn't anything fit? It's funny, I don't remember having this much trouble with the new Gundam. Alright, that got it. There. Boy, I don't know why that was so tough. Maybe it's just because I'm tired. I'm not seeing things the way I usually do. Oh, just chipped a little plastic off that. Like, usually I catch on to things pretty quick. Ricardo, you make me feel like I'm, like, missing some chat here. I don't understand. May need to work on that overlay. Alright, there. Now we've sort of got the leg going. It gets stuck. When does it get the screw? I think I'm supposed to put the screw in it now. There's a little card in the box. I think they like skipped one of the directions, so they just threw the card in there. Uh-oh, what did I do with the card? Oh no. We need that. That had valuable instructions on it. Why isn't that in the box? Well, it's because I'm an airhead, that's it. I wonder where I put that. I thought it was up here. Well, where are the screws? Oh, there are the screws. Okay. I wonder which one I'm supposed to use. That's kind of not cool. I wonder what I did with the card. Maybe the card's in the new Gundam. In the high box. Damn, it doesn't show. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed with myself. I'm usually more on point. Oh, is that the card? Maybe this is it. Yep, there it is. Yay! Okay. So it's for the K parts and the leg. Alright, we want... It looks like this little short... That can't be. They can't be telling me to use that little short thing. Let's get one or two of these out, I guess. Yeah, I don't remember the new Gundam being this difficult to do. I feel like it actually like went together really easy, if I remember right. Like it was a breeze. All right, it's showing this one. No, maybe it's not. I didn't know these were magnetic. These are Mr. Krios tweezers, and it's actually one of my favorite sets of tweezers. Kind of my go-to, in fact. And they were relatively affordable. They were like, I think like $12, $13. They're probably a little bit more expensive now, but... Sorry, one of my other cats had to do its business, and that would be Potato. You got a yogurt, Potato. That's awesome. And no need to be sorry, man. Sometimes you just got to get up and go outside. Just to do it. No need to be sorry, Ricardo. It is all good, my friend. You know what's funny is they don't give you, like, a little screwdriver. I mean, I have one. But it's funny they don't give you one. See, and that's... Okay, I guess that's Phillips. I never knew those tweezers were magnetic. That's weird. For all the metal etch parts I've done with them, I would have thought I would have picked it up. Now why is my avatar fixed in one place? Oh, because my camera moved. There we go. Sorry. Yesterday I was having trouble with it, and come to find out I had it upside down. Go figure. Too far. There we go. That works. All right. I need a screwdriver. Do I have a tiny Phillips here somewhere? Should. Here it is. All right. I'm not gonna drive this too crazy. Like, I don't feel like it's going. All right. Let's try that other screw. I actually may have to go get one of my good screwdrivers for this. I don't want to strip these out. I just don't feel like it would be this screw. Maybe. Nope. It's got to be the longer one. The shorter one just doesn't make sense. Although, not a lot has made sense with this for me. I apologize for that. Again, there's nothing working. Yeah, I'm never going to drive that with that. Oh, where's my little screwdriver set? You'll have to forgive me, I'm drinking out of a thermos. Okay, well there's the screwdriver. Where's the... There it is. Alright. Let's find a bit that fits this good. You, perhaps? This I actually do kind of remember having to... It was like the first time I ever really used this screwdriver set that somebody got me. Are these... Nope, that just spins. Let's try you. It's no good either. I don't know that I got a lot more options. Truly. What this guy? You look different. Oh. There we go. Okay. That felt nice and snug. Sorry, one of my other cat. Oh yeah, I read that one over. Nope. Nope. Not you. Gotta be this guy. Yeah, if that pushes on it, it's gotta be that screw. Yep, now we're getting somewhere. Just gotta have the right tools. Boy, this is not for, like... So I build things for a living, you know? I'm a carpenter. And I can say that. I've been doing it for like 30 years. This would be a difficult kit for, like, you know, someone who's not a builder. Potato is an orange tabby. My mom called me one night and asked me to come over. When I arrived, she handed me a baby cat. Now he's 4 years old. Dude, that's pretty awesome. So sort of like a rescue? Or was it just, you know, your mom thought you needed a pet? There we go. Oh, dude, that feels great now. All right, so that screw, I will say, sucked everything together the way it should be. So definitely hard to fit together, but once it's together, it's pretty cool. And we have a leg. We've achieved leg. Yay! And look, what a great leg it is. But yeah, that screw. So I'll tell you right now, like, the bit set I got this out of, what was that I'm using? It is a 0 Phillips. If you don't have a 0 Phillips, you probably aren't putting this kit together and getting the legs to stay together. I got it out of my electronics kit, but it's this here. I wouldn't have had that in my regular tool set, you know? In a way, they should tell you that when you buy it. Like, you know, it's simple enough to put together, but not simple to put together. So you have 4 cats altogether, Ricardo? That's a lot of cats. All right. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no. 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 What just happened? Oh, I see. You can get back in there, pistons. I'm going to have to go the other way. Go like this. This. Somewhere in here, there's going to be a happy medium where this is going to click into place. We're going to give it a little help. And there. Okay, now piston works. Boom. Boom. It is a lot of bend. It's kind of funny in a way. The piston is almost too short for the other piston. Fortunately, once I get this thing together, I'm not going to be playing with it. It'll probably just get kind of stuck into a stoic position because the funnels are so dang heavy, and that's where it will stay. Okay, now I gotta use the bathroom. I drank that water too fast. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. That took a second longer than I thought. What just happened? Where's the music? Oh, there's the music. That was good timing. I couldn't have done that if I tried. All right. So, we're on back page. All right. Now I think we want these two little guys. What is this? I don't understand what this is. Okay, this is the foot part. Did I not build the feet? Where are the feet? Oh, there are the feet. I am so confused. Okay, this is this assembly that they're showing here. No, it isn't. Oh. That's the upper portion of the leg. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Bet. So we want... what am I looking at? We want nothing off that. Wait, but that's the same as this. Oh. I want the parts out of here. Because they're not replacing it. Are they? Are they those? What's that? And what's the other one? Because it doesn't look the same. That does not look like that. Okay, I think I see what it is. She heard crying outside. She doesn't like cats. My niece picked it up. So yeah, he's a rescue. Ah, yeah. It's funny how some people just don't like cats. I just think that, I guess the best way I could say it is, when you have a cat, you're the cat's pet. Or at least that's what the cat thinks. I think. Which I don't mind. But, yeah. If house cats were big enough and you quit feeding them, eventually I think they would eat you. I could be wrong. But I do like them. They're very interesting creatures. Yeah, that's why I was gone for a second when I walked away. Was I had to let my poodle out. My poodle is like, I don't know, like, I'm not sure if she's 17 or 19. And she's going strong. She has good, you know, like, quality of life. Is this part smaller? Oh, I don't want that one. I want this one. We want the big one. Yes. There we go. That's better. It's funny the difference between a cat's personality and a dog's personality, especially when you have two of them together. All right, so how am I going to get you out of there? I think I can just push on it with a stick. Let's try. Oh, see, that was way easier than I anticipated. And now we want this part here, this one. Can't use that one. I think they're telling me to use the original. I don't see a new one. Or is it this? Oh, I do see a new one. So it's this guy. Okay. And good on you for rescuing that. Well, or I guess on your knees. So that wasn't terribly complicated. You know, I'm actually intimidated by the fact that I have to build another one of these legs. I hope the second one doesn't give me as much grief. Like, we can apply what we've learned and it'll go easier, I hope. And then that goes in there. And this goes in here. I feel like I'm supposed to put a screw in this. You might need to look up the metal frame for the Hi-Nu. They may have better instructions. Well, this is the metal frame for the Hi-Nu. I wonder if I just need to get my Bandai instructions out too. So I think that's some of it. This doesn't go all the way in, does it? Yes, it does. There we go. That's seated. All right, we got that. No, it wasn't, I'm struggling more, Ricardo, with just issues of fitment. Like, why doesn't that go now? Let's try this. Maybe I should have put that on first. I wonder if I have that backwards. I might. And that was a heck of a part to get in there. Oh, I think I do. I think I have that thing backwards. Oh, and I have to find this one. There's another one of these sitting somewhere over there on the desk. I remember that. Boy, it's been such a long week. Oh, I couldn't use the stick to do this. I had to use the heavy-duty tweezers. All right, let's see if I can do this and not send it flying like I did the other one. Oh, okay. Now, which way did I have it? I had it this way. I think we want to go this way. Hopefully it'll go in easier now that it's been in and out a couple times. Oh, that was so much easier than last time. Now let's try. Come on, you can go. There we go. Oh, I got it. Yay. Now we have a leg. Well, almost. Let me get the ankle back in. No, go this way. There. Leg. Ooh. Drop heavy metal leg on fragile plastic part. Well done. I feel like I'm missing something here. Oh, well, I don't have any of the other pieces on. That's why. So it would actually be, if I had it positioned in a balanced fashion, about like that. Boy, that was tough. I'm like, I got my butt kicked by a leg. Like, that really was tough. I'm kind of wore out from that. And it's crazy. But we're going to push on to the next leg. Because I'm insane. So, yeah, it's just because it doesn't have this big ankle piece on. That's why it looks a little fun. I guess we could stick that on. That'll make it sit better. This thing should be here. There. Oh, look. I found some orange I painted. Okay. There. Now we have like. You know, let's put the other bit of tread on. That'll kind of give me the better picture. I'm trying to visualize it. I'm having trouble doing it today. There. That's how his foot goes. Wow, that actually sits at a totally different angle than I thought. The way I was having it sit. Yeah, and that's a solid idea. That makes it a lot more stable. Yeah, that needed to be done. So there we go. Hi-Nu Ver.Ka metal frame leg. I wish I could say Hi-Nu metal frame Ver.Ka. Not there yet. But it does work. Make sure this goes in back into the waist unit good. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little stiff. I'm not gonna force it right now. But it is funny how much it stiffens it up. Like, it is definitely, it's funny, one of the things I was commenting on before getting into doing the metal frame was that while I've had this build, though I absolutely love the design, it's a little precarious. Like, you don't want to touch it. If you touch it, something's going to fall off of it. Guarantee it. I don't know. Maybe that's just my luck. I don't really believe in luck, though. I have to say. I feel like we should be riding on a pony across the desert. Like, there. There we go. I just got all the kinks out of my neck. What do you think of that? I'm all straight now. Word. Oh, what a day. I'm sorry I'm so silly today. I'm not my usual self. I have metal edge parts for these. That's going to look sick. Okay. The good news is painting wise, I don't think this will be doing the on thing again. I don't think it'll be that difficult to disassemble this and detail it. In fact, I can do what I want to do right here, the way it is. I can get this guy off. I can mask those. And the rest of it is just some brushwork, really. A little backwash. And that'll look just as good as any painted frame any day. Like, that'll be quite beautiful, actually. So that's pretty cool. It's very heavy. It's a lot heavier than I anticipated it being. Can you tell I'm stalling? Does it show? Oh, I drank all that water. Why am I so thirsty today? All right. So let me gather up the parts from this first leg and kind of consolidate them before pressing on. Otherwise, it'll get really confusing. So let me see here. Can I put this together? I actually can. I think I can. Let's see. I want this and this. This. I'm not going to get my piston piece, but that's okay. did all this go? No, these two go together. And all right, we're not gonna go all of it, but okay, that's right. This goes in here, but the other way. That goes there. This is the other leg. When I finish my builds, I don't touch them. I have a few in different positions. Yeah, I'm the same way, Ricardo. The Dynamez has been sitting on the shelf untouched for probably well over a year now. And you know, he's just in kind of a stoic position on the stand. I didn't do anything crazy with it. Beam saber in one hand, sniper rifle stowed. I think his other hand's just open, if I remember right. But yeah, I don't mess with my builds at all after I'm done with them. New Gundam has been sitting up on that shelf up above my desk for some time now, untouched. Probably needs a dusting, I would imagine. And that one has a metal frame already. I had actually planned on painting that one first, but decided not to. I don't quite remember why. Should have put that on that before I put that together. Let's do that. Well, at least I got a lot of kit bash parts. Neat little side effect of building a metal frame. It goes like that. I think I have that backwards actually. I think that goes this way. It does. It doeth go that way. Goes there. This goes here. We don't have the metal parts for this. That's okay. And there. That's that. We can put all this stuff away. Yeah, extra parts galore. That's for sure. Yeah, so I don't have any of these things to make it go back together. Got an extra foot. What's funny about the new and the Hi-Nu is how many parts they share, but then like these subtle little differences that like you can't, there is no mixing and matching those few subtle. Can we do that? Nope. We can do this. Oh, yeah, that actually is what that's supposed to be. I don't know that there's a need to though. It's just gonna go in the box now. I'm gonna put it in this box. I'm gonna have a lot more of these. I'm gonna have to get another box. I actually have a box like this for the Dynamez parts, some of them. I have a metal frame for it, but I'm not taking it apart and redoing the like 35 or so LEDs I put in it. Just not doing it. I took that thing apart and put it back together probably like 4 times in the process of trying to get all those LEDs to work. And it's funny too, because I kept, so what happened with the Dynamez was I didn't realize that there's like a diode thing for red diodes or red LEDs where basically there's a capacitor, I think is what they call it, somewhere in like the line, and it's not the right voltage. So what it's doing is I would turn the power on and it would like have to charge this capacitor, and then I could switch the power off and turn it on and everything would work. And I kept thinking I just had a broken wire somewhere. I'd like take it apart, and it was always the left leg. The left leg would like not work when I'd first turn it on. But if I turned it on and left it on for like 15 minutes, I figured this out, like taking it apart and putting it back together like 4 or 5 times and testing. And then I caught on to the pattern and I'm like, wait a minute. And yeah, so basically when I turn the lights on for the Dynamez, I have to turn it on, let it sit like 5-10 minutes, turn it off, and then turn it on again, and then everything will come on. Otherwise the left leg doesn't come. It was an ordeal. I got way too ahead of myself with that. I tend to do that though. I'm bad about that. Okay. So, leg number 2. We're going to go back to the beginning of this leg stuff. And now take this leg apart. I'm trying to put this leg here so you guys can look at it. Oh, you like my cute little Haro? This is actually the Haro for Bear Guy. Does he have a scratch? It does. That's okay. I think that'll come out when I clear coat. I haven't clear coated or done the decals yet. That's actually, as soon as I get paid tomorrow, I gotta buy new printer ink. And then I'm gonna print the decals and probably wrap Bear Guy up next week. I hope things go well. Maybe the week after, but once I get the decals printed, I'm gonna go kind of cray-cray with it, get it finished. That way I can take it off of the desk. I feel like I have too many unfinished projects going on at once. Which I really don't. I guess I got the Dominator going on. I got this going on. I could paint the Messer, but it's built and in the case. I do want to eventually paint my new Gundam, but it's not hurting anything right now. Okay, so let me remember how to do this again. What is this guy? So I'm hoping to stream a lot this weekend. I mean, provided I don't have to work. I'm hoping, you know, get some good rest. Get to sleep a little bit. Sleep in on Saturday. Catch up on what I'm missing on my 4-hour-a-night sleep diet because I'm absolutely crazy. That's what I do. And sorry, I got distracted by the build. But then you know, do maybe a little game streaming or more build stream for sure. I'm trying to remember how I did this. All right, we know you come off this way. I know that. Is this part? Oh, wait, that's on there, right? Yep, that's on. Just looks different because it doesn't have the big purple piece. Come out of there. Come out of there, I say. I need to get some furniture moved. I really want to get this room moved into the other room. It's just, it's kind of one of those projects that once I started, I'm totally committed to it. And I dare say, I think it's going to be a full weekend to get it all done. And then after that, I'm probably going to be a week or two kind of settling in and rearranging and putting things back on the walls. And, oh, that's exactly what I did last night. And then I'm hoping that once I actually get to that point, like this room, the way it's set up, I don't show you guys a lot of the room because it's just kind of cramped in here. It's a much smaller room than that room. Well, it's not a lot smaller, but it's small enough. And in the process of that, I'm hoping to get it a little better organized, make it look a little nicer. And then you might see more than just this desk on occasion. Get some glass cases set up now that I actually got a few builds, you know, which I didn't really mean to, just kind of a side effect that happened. Trying to remember, I think you just came straight off. Yes, you did. Do I have that part on there? Yeah, I do. It's just metal now. Does it come out like that? Do I still expand? I don't think I do. Yeah, it doesn't expand like it used to. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Maybe it does. I'm not going to mess with it too much right now. We're disassembling. Stay focused. Squirrel. This comes off this way. I'll come back to that. These guys came off like this. If I remember right. Thank God for part separators, man. You know, I am gonna have to go back and look at the directions for the Hy-Vee itself, the Bandai directions, because I really don't remember. I don't want to call it a transformation because I don't think it's necessarily a transformation. I think it's more of a, call it an expansion, where it exposes like some of the frame. The funny thing is the one on for the actual metal build, it's pretty complex. Like there's actually quite a few panels on that thing that like open. Well, they don't open, they expand. They slide bigger. All right. We got the lower one. This guy. But I don't quite remember how much of this thing, like what's supposed to open and, you know, expand and what doesn't. Because there's some of it that I think it's just for movement. There's some of it that I think it's just the way they attach the parts. And then there's some of it where it's like, yeah, it's supposed to get bigger. I'm having a hard time telling what's what. I really am. Come on. Be nice and come apart, would you? No, these go forward, come out. Yep, those do that. The other interesting thing about the metal build versus the Ver.Ka is they look really, really similar, but a lot of the joints are completely different. And the expansion's different, like vastly different. The metal build's definitely, I don't know, more complicated. Is that the word I'm looking for? Can't remember which way you went. Oh, that's how it goes. All right, this part we don't need. Well, I'm definitely getting it apart a lot faster than the other one. It took me a long time to put that. I think you were here for that, Ricardo. Taking that first leg apart took a minute. I was like seriously having to look at that and go, I think I even had to break the directions out. Like I just could not remember how those parts snapped together. This is much smoother so far. Except for this one piece. I don't know why these shrouds are giving me grief. Maybe I need to take this off first. Yes, I do. Okay, that's what it was. I am going to paint this. So that's the plan with this, by the way. I'm going to rebuild this frame. I'm going to do a minor amount of detailing to the inner frame. And that actually might be a lot of brushwork on stream, I think. There's a considerable amount of brushwork and backwashing I kind of want to do to this inner frame before reassembling it. A little bit of spraying, but it's just a couple parts that I'm going to spray. The metal's already there. There's no sense in spraying a base coat, I don't think. But yeah, I'm going to do some of the details, add some of the metal etched parts and things like that. And I think I'm going to paint all this stuff. I think so. I think that's how this is going down. Yep. All right. Now I gotta remember. Oh yeah, that's right. This one merely goes. This comes straight out, if I remember. Yep. That goes like that. Now I go like this. I'm gonna get the tweezers underneath, if I remember. There we go. That got her. Oh, hey. Oh, those were coming off anyway. All right, that went considerably easier than the first one. Took me a long time to strip that first one down. I think that took up most of that stream. Got to go. Got to be at the job site by 6. Don't push yourself. Also, I think I know which kit to send you when you get that P.O. box. Dude, Ricardo, you're awesome, man. You make me blush. Have a good night. Have a good day at work tomorrow, bro. Be safe. Don't do anything crazy. Keep everybody in line. Make sure your level is true. Your measurements are on. And thank you for stopping in as always. Maybe throw a like up if you'd like. There's a good chance I'll be on tomorrow night, and that may be more of just a hangout stream. I'm a little fuzzy, so yeah. But thanks for stopping in, my friend. I'm probably gonna wrap it up here after I get these last couple parts apart anyway. So it's been fun hanging out, and I hope you have a good day tomorrow. And P.O. Box may actually be happening this weekend. I've kind of been in a holding pattern waiting for this big fat check for this. Dude, I got 116 hours on this check. I can't wait. Although the government's probably going to take it. Bastards. Anyhow, have a good night, my friend. And thank you for stopping in, as always. Nothing but love for you guys. I mean that. And take care of them kitties. I don't remember how I got these little pegs off of here. Damn it. How did these come off? I feel like I got the other ones off of tweezers. I really do. How did I get them off? Oh, I had my pointy tweezers. Those are in the other room. I'll have to use the midget ones. There we go. Oh, come on, gentle. These are little things that go flying across the room and you never ever see them again. Oh my gosh, this would be so camouflaged. Funny thing is, I think I have metal versions of this. I'm almost positive in one of these bags over here, they give you like quite a few of these in metal parts. In fact, maybe all of them. Where is that bag? Oh, I'm missing a bag of little metal bits. That's not good. There's another baggie. Oh well, I will find it tomorrow. I'm going to do some serious cleaning before I start tomorrow's stream. Yeah, I have a little baggie somewhere of like all of these guys in metal. Gonna have to find that. Oh no, that's in the metal edge set. That's where that is. Good night, Ricardo. Have a good night, man, and don't work too hard tomorrow, man. I hope your Friday goes good. You get out of there a little early. I hope you get out early with a bonus. I'll say that. As a working man myself, you deserve it. Don't we all? All right, I got that apart. Sweetness. I think Ricardo will leave it maybe like super tired all of a sudden. All right, let's put this stuff away. Oh. Hey, I don't want to put you in there. That'd cause a panic later. Man, if I do paint this, I do have a bit of scribing I have to do. Not like custom scribing, just some scribing that needs to be done. This guy, for example. No, wrong bin. No, don't mix them up. Don't mix them up. I think I already mixed up the little white pieces. Oops. Oh, no, they're both in there. I didn't mix them up. Yay! Oh, I got the foot to take apart still. There we go. That goes in there. Oh, why do I not remember how this goes? All right, that's what it was. This guy first. And then this one come up. No. No. Ooh, that's not a good place to do that from. Let's not do that. Let's try from here. There. Okay. All right. There. Can't remember how this one comes off. I think I would remember this better. Oh, that's all it is. Silly me. Then this one. But was this one part or two? I think it was one part. That's what it was. Easy peasy. Weird how it actually comes back to you. All right. We're actually going to use almost all of what's left there. Well, I take that back. We're really not, but I'm going to say it that way. What time is it? It is 9:24. You know, on that note, I almost think that may be where I'm calling this stream. We will save the assembly of this leg for tomorrow. I did want to do something. Where is... that? Huh. What do I do with the thruster parts? I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff. some reason. And I dare say I might be. Stranger things have happened. You guys go. Yeah, what did I do with my thrusters? Where did I put the thrusters? It's very interesting. Wait a minute. They're still attached. I don't remember how those come off. I know they come off though. Come here. Pretty sure they come off. Almost positive. That's not molded in, is it? It might be. I didn't think so, though. I'm almost sure that's applied. Yeah, it is. It is. And go this way. Which way do you go? You go that way. Ah. They don't like to stay. Seems to be a theme. It is that side, right? It's this side. No. Well, yeah, it does go in better down this side than the other. But I don't think so. Oh, I see. I see. I just have metal in the way. Whoa, don't drop. Yeah, it's definitely this side. Yep, definitely that side. Oh, man. Yeah, it's definitely close to bedtime. I can't even hold on to things. No. Right, I'm gonna have to file that. I created a burr. Yeah. I created a big old fat burr on that. Oh, man. Seriously, after I get this connected, I'm gonna have to go take a nap. All right, now let's try. Maybe I am doing it. I don't think I am. Well, no, I'm absolutely not. I can look at the other one and tell. It's just not going. It's just not going. Oh, there it goes. It's just a little big. It's this bottom one. What am I after? I think I want you. We're gonna get a little file action going. I think what it is whatever they coat this with, some of these tighter spaces, I think it's like building up and kind of basically shrinking where the part is supposed to go. But the problem is because it's like it's a metal product, there's like comparatively to the plastic far less flexibility in the sense that it'll take out the plastic before it pushes that bit of whatever. Yeah, see, that went right in. So that's exactly what it is. It's just these little, the coatings that they're using are kind of getting in the way. And I dare say a touch of operator error. That might be a thing. I feel like it's just a little bit smaller. You know, I'm going to do something I probably shouldn't do, and I might regret. But I think, from the way that looks, that's all that needed, was just that little thing cut out. Perfect. Check it out. Goes right in. Just needs a little modify. That's all. And that goes on that way. Oh, yeah. Much easier to get off that time. Now, we know for a fact it goes on this side. For a fact. But yes, look, see, right here? I don't want to use my knife to get it, but there's basically, it's like there's a little bit of, I don't want to say it's paint, because I don't think it really is paint. Well, yeah, it kind of is. I just actually widened that with a pair of freaking tweezers. So, there's that. Oh, look at that. That one went right in. No problem. There. That looks more like the Hy-Vee's leg. There we go. Hy-Vee leg, everybody. With metal, though. Like, it's surprisingly heavy. Like, now, is it a metal build? I can't say that it is. Kind of looking forward to actually getting this thing painted and put together and then comparing the two. That'll be interesting. Like when I do that with my eyebrows. It's fun. I'm surprised the camera even picks it up. That amazes me. On that note, I'm going to bed. You guys have fun. Thank you, Ricardo, for stopping in. And thank you all, the few lookers I can see that have popped in and hung out for a sec and then bailed. I appreciate that. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Thursday night. Be safe out there if you're out and about. And yeah, I hope I see you guys tomorrow night. I'm not promising anything. I don't know what my workday is going to be like. But odds are you'll see me at some point. It might be a late night stream tomorrow. I might come home, take a nice long nap, and then stream through the night. See if I can pick up some of those overseas viewers. Entertain them for a while. I think this is a good jam to leave on. I believe so. I'm going to turn it up. See you guys later.